Okay. Hello again, wrong hand. Hello again, patrons. So we're going to have another discussion vis-a-vis Kingdom Hearts. And this time we're going to be talking about what Tim makes so far of the Disney worlds that have been represented. So far you have seen, you've seen Hercules through the Olympus Coliseum, you've seen Toy Story through the Toy Box, Tangled through Corona, Frozen through Arendelle, and a tiny smidgen of Monsters Inc. thus far. So
the only films I've actually seen of Disney's are Aladdin.
Cool. And that is it. That is all of the films.
Do you know that Disneyland Castle is a palace, not a castle? It doesn't have any fortifications on it that deems it worthy of a strategic battle point.
Is that the definition, like the actual legal and verbal definition?
I wouldn't know about legal.
Hmm.
I wouldn't know what a Disney lawyer would have to say during a trebuchet siege.
They probably change the laws because that's what Disney does to benefit itself.
They'd probably shoot someone, but not on Disney property. They'd carry them out in the secret tunnels.
Yeah. Disney is weirdly like draconic and evil, and I don't think that's addressed enough. Wow, yeah.
So we know this for the future, is that it is Pixar and Disney films appearing in animated Disney films. It's not like the resurgence of a Disney.
No, it's
which
not like
is remastering everything in live action to address all of the plot holes that exist in film, because films are not about subtext, they're about things literally happening.
Yeah, no.
And the end all be all of it is the recent announcement of Dumbo, Disney's latest attempt at committing terror attacks on today's youth.
Yeah, Dumbo was dreadful. People, I think...
So was the remaster.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That weird skin homunculus.
People have gone to see the film Dumbo and have come to the realisation that the original film Dumbo was never good. It was never entertaining. It's always been dull as pig shit. And I'm sorry to say this to all the people...
A lot of Disney films are, in my opinion.
Well, Dumbo and Bambi are like the two biggest offenders. Bambi...
Alice in Wonderland.
I think those earlier films, either very charming and came out okay, thankfully, like say Snow White or Pinocchio, or Sleeping Beauty. But then you did have stuff like Dumbo or Bambi, where there wasn't really a plot to those films. Nothing happened in them.
And
Bambi is the worst
in
for
Kingdom
it.
Hearts, in the levels, nothing's happened.
Yeah.
Except for my two favourite words so far. As of recording this, I don't know why I keep on looking at my wrist. I don't own a watch. I think watches are stupid.
It's just
let me look at my
You've been
it's not even muscle memory. Let me look at my wrist. Oh, as of today,
my wrist is still attached to my hands.
I'm covered in squiggles, but none of them are like cognitive English language.
You should get a tattoo of a watch on your hand that always says like 3 o'clock, so you'd be like, oh,
you
it's
can do
3
that.
o'clock.
You can get one that says 4:20.
Oh my gosh, I could. Oh my god. You just blow my mind this day.
Yeah, stretch goal. So we've played up to we're halfway through the Monsters Inc. world. So far, nothing's happening in that. They've gone to Monsters Inc. world and like it's set after the first film, and they're like, oh no, we've got to go home,
protect this child and take them home. Yeah.
Which sort of like literally what happens in the film, but there's like actual moment to moment things. And that's what I find was with most Disney films, is that they're moment to moment and very little of the plot, because that's what children are there for. And moment to moment stuff that's actually been in the games from the films has been entangled.
Frozen a little bit.
Frozen had the story of Frozen. Frozen had a lot of attention put onto it by the producers that are like, no, you were gonna stick to it. It literally had songs in that we had to like talk over to avoid copyright strikes. But there was at least something happening there. There was a moment-to-moment thing where it's like, oh, we got to rebuild the perverted snowman. They want us to play with it. Ain't no
Touch
one likes
my
it.
body, Sora. Touch it. Watch out for my butt. I'm Olaf, the
Literally no one likes me. You could ditch me here and I'd have no physical impact on the story. Like, there's that. But in Tangled we had moment-to-moment things. We had the sick dance-off. You had the frolicking. Toy Story, we started it and what we wanted to do was play around and stuff, and from like what I remember from like cultural osmosis is the story of Toy Story is, oh no, we need to cross the street to get home. And the first thing we do in Toy Story World is go across an entire city, and every Disney World as well, except for Tangled, is devoid of life.
Yeah, weirdly so. Toy Story, it was in-universe devoid of life. Like, they'd all been dragged into a copy of their world with no one in it, and I'm like...
They had to write a reason why there wasn't life or copywritten characters.
Well, I'm so excited to meet Barbie in the Toy Story world, because she's dope in the film. She's great. She's surprisingly entertaining for being Barbie. But yeah, no, none of the copyrighted characters are allowed. No, thank you. No Mr. Potato Head for you, despite the fact that he is the best character in Toy Story. Nope, not allowed.
Don't even do any like Toy Story related stuff. Like, it's so like empty and void. And the story of like Toy Story is what they adopt. The kid Andy adopts a new toy called Buzz, and he thinks he's a real spaceman.
Yeah.
And Woody tries to kill him because Woody's Andy's new favourite toy, and Woody's like, no, I believe this is a spaceman. That ain't on. What with his progressive views, I'm a cowboy. I don't deal with that politically correct space ranger crap.
Yeah.
I'm here to manifest the destiny of Andy in this toy box partner.
I mean, you said in a previous discussion that you find a lot of Disney films don't have subtext. Pixar films are a lot more intelligent and undoubtedly do have that. And I feel the subtext of Toy Story was pretty much that, in that Woody isn't old-fashioned and is all about the old values, and feels like he's being replaced by a new generation, and that's his...
A thing of pure imagination. Something of the future is pure imagination when he's based on something from reality. There is subtext there. That was not utilised in the slightest of Kingdom Hearts.
No, that's the point I'm making.
There was no self-reflection or anything. The closest we've had to actual story integration is in Frozen, where they were like, oh, the organisation, a literal thing is happening. The organisation, this literal embodiment, is doing literal things that's messing up the world. There's no metaphor of like corrupting imagination or... I mean, that's what Kingdom Hearts is.
Yeah.
It is Toy Story and Kingdom Hearts go hand in hand. It's that he's basically a big man-child playing in all his favourite things and meshing them together. He's got his... heroes from the Hercules film, playing with Aladdin.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you got there in the end. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got them playing together, and that is not even utilised. Yeah, it would be perfect to reflect that in Toy Story, but it isn't.
I have probably made this point a million times now, but...
And it's boring.
Yes, yeah. I have probably made this point a million times now. One second.
While you think of what you're going to say, I'm going to eat this very big strawberry.
You eat that strawberry. You go for that straw. That is a huge strawberry, Jesus.
And this isn't because I'm tiny.
It's a big damn strawberry. That is...
David's the size of a normal human, and it's as big as his cheek. And he'll never get to enjoy it.
I mean, this isn't sour grapes, but I don't actually like strawberry that much.
Continue with your thought process.
I will, yes. So, from the very beginning, I wanted Kingdom Hearts 3 to be a game where Xehanort succeeds, and he creates a Keyblade war, so to speak, or just a war in general between the Disney properties. I wanted all the Disney characters to meet and cross over, and then for them to have inherent conflicts because they aren't compatible. And then you going around and being the peacemaker who stops the conflicts between, I don't know, Hercules and Aladdin, who have crossed over in one of their animated series, so that's happened before. There's so much you could do with that concept that could be so interesting. It'd be like, there's a show called House of Mouse. It was like an old Disney show. It was all of the Disney characters, heroes and villains, hanging out in a nightclub run by Mickey Mouse, and most of the show was garbage, but the premise was funny, and I want Kingdom Hearts to be more like that, where all the Disney characters together, and they're having their spites and their gripes, and you run in with a big key and you stop the things happening.
You want it to be The Room, but with Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, sure. Yes, please. Maybe not The Room. I don't know where you're getting The Room from. I was thinking more like...
That was very juicy and delicious.
I'm sure it was. It looked delicious. Yeah, it looked really nice. No, I wanted it to be a game where the Disney has more impact on the story than it does. Because so far the Disney plot lines, as they always have been in Kingdom Hearts, are side stories to the main story. They're all just
but it's what everyone's there for.
But everyone's there for that, yeah.
Why? They came for the nostalgia. Yeah. But I mean, there is some good stuff going on in the main game. Like I have said, that you come for the Disney nostalgia, you stay for the normalization of male vulnerability, and it is doing the good thing that I like, where it is showing a male protagonist show emotion and not be stoic, brutally violent, aggressive. You know, it allows them to, you know, be honest, and it sort of normalizes that, which is great. But here's the thing, it does that arc in the process of an entire... I mean, it's just there from the start.
Yeah.
Sora's got no arc to that, he just starts like that, which is great for normalizing it. But as an effect, what we're watching is someone not evolve as a person. We're watching someone go into a world and come out unchanged and unfettered by any of the events.
It's funny you say that, because Riku is the character that demonstrates all of that. Riku used to be all the things you just described. He used to be stoic, violent. He became straight up evil at a point, let himself get manipulated by Disney villains, and in turn became kind of like one. After getting naughted, before people knew naughting even was a thing, it's after that, and after you like saved him from that, that he grew as a person and decided to reassess what he's been doing.
That's what an entire Kingdom Hearts game should have been, that process. And then you can have the point of indulgence, where you're like, you can reflect it in the gameplay, where you're doing evil things, where like you're indulging in violence, like you're beating up hordes of enemies, or like you're messing with the timelines of the Disney universe, like you're like kicking Aladdin in the face. Yeah. I don't know why I'm focusing on Aladdin so much. It's the only one that I know.
One you've seen, yeah.
You're like spitting on him like...
Take that, Aladdin, you shit.
Ah, my prince's eye, my prince of thieves' eye. You spat in it. How could you? I thought we were friends. Wait a minute, what am I doing? What I'm doing is wrong. I've got no friends doing this. The organisation is using me. They don't really care about me, and I'm just causing harm on people.
You're describing Riku's whole...
I'm going to change my ways. Yeah. I'm going to help preserve the timeline and do what our organisation is. We're going to maintain the world order, which they talk about, and immediately break. Donald's like, we've got to preserve the world order.
We've always done that.
Hey, have you seen the organisation? Hey, we're from another world. We just made our art style the same so it doesn't irritate Tim as much.
Yeah. There was a great moment in, I think it was the first game, Kingdom Hearts 1, where they go to the Little Mermaid world, they meet King Triton, basically Poseidon, and 5 minutes after the meeting all of us, he goes, "Wait, you're lying to me. You're not from another ocean. You're all from another world." And their response is just, you got us. Well, let's carry on as we were.
That should tear apart the fabric of the universe if they want to preserve the world order.
Why do they care about it so much?
Saying preserving the world order just means we're not upsetting the timelines or having this involved in our Kingdom Hearts.
It's not even that. It's like, we can't get too involved with this Disney plot, but for arbitrary reasons that are vague and unexplained.
Yeah, but you've got access to the Disney plots, let them affect your plot.
Yeah, let them mesh more. Like, let them mesh. One of the best integrations of a Disney character in Kingdom Hearts I've seen thus far, again, was in the first game, and it's when you first met the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. You didn't go to his castle, you didn't go to a Beauty and the Beast world. He's kind of jumping between worlds as well, and he's trying to save Belle, so he's on his own quest, similar to yours. and you're staring intently at that Beauty and the Beast
I'm
box.
trying to find the Beast. Is this the Beast?
Yes, that is the Beast.
Oh, what a frightening teapot.
That's okay. Well, yeah, no, he's on this quest as well, and he gets proper involved in the whole main plot, involving like Riku turning evil and all that. Comparison Kingdom Hearts that I feel has more impact than any other Disney character for it, because he gets involved with the main story. So, yeah, more of them need to do that.
There's an asterisk under the PG. It says PG mild violence threat, and there's an asterisk, but I'm not sure where that asterisk corresponds to.
That's interesting. Do you want to watch Beauty and the
No.
Beast? Apparently, because you seem to have an obsession with its box art, its box cover.
The story and characters you know and love come to a spectacular life in the live adaptation of Disney's animated classic Beauty and the Beast, a cinematic event celebrating one of the most beloved tales ever told. Wow, I'm hooked.
I mean, just off the bat, it's enforcing the fact that you need to have seen the original to have any appreciation for this.
But look, it's got Hermione Granger in the film. Remember her?
I do. Will Smith's going to be in the new Aladdin too.
You should change his name to Will I Fire My Agent?
Damn it.
After Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, shit, fuck. Oh no, that film. I forgot about that. Oh no. Will Smith, assassin. Dangerous assassin stopped by Batman. Will Smith. The worst casting I've ever seen in a film. Oh, Christ.
The actual DVD is almost exactly the same from this sleeve, except the colour is an icy blue.
Just to go with the two
Oh, and the
colours
teapot's
there.
not on there. Oh, wait, there it is.
Oh, cool. I'm going to take this opportunity now to talk about...
The Sun said it's the perfect family film. That's nice of the Sun.
Oh, thank you, The Sun.